Good afternoon.
Okay, so first things first, let's just remove all the shit I don't need. Bam braces going to my crafting page, which is here. Now my merc is all set up. These three items are staying for sure, like absolutely. Treachery and Storm Shield without a doubt. Gore Riders. Yep, I'll keep them. Amazon. Could swap this for High Lords. No, it's not worth it. What I will remove is these gloves actually. The extra, javelin, whatever, skills are not something I really need. What I want is actually life tap. That way, if my javelins proc life tap, my merc will be a lot safer than he currently is. Now, my helmet, due to skills. I'll want this in my inventory, and I'll just show you why I want it. Do I want gilliums on my head? I think not. Do I perhaps not even go for Dracos? What are the odds? I think I'll go like this. And then I'll pick up some damage. Doesn't make sense. I mean, no amount of the physical damage isn't something I'm worried about, because that part I will only use when there's only one ancient left. When there's one ancient left, that's the only time when I'll be using my physical damage. Until then, I want to have as much lightning damage as I can. Okay. I think I'm ready. Yeah. Okay, my fade is out. Without fade, my resistances. I can switch out this one clearly. I have too much cold resistance, and a bit more fire would be nice. I can put this on or just... Actually, yeah, I think that's fine. Did I have some really good charms? Okay, I think I'm actually all set. Alright, I can... Yeah, I think I... Curious. Doesn't seem to add any to my breakpoint at all. Too lazy to check it out. Okay, my resistances are fine with fade up. I'll have, I think, maxed out resistances. So let's go and proc fade We have players 8. We have maxed out javelins, fully replenished. And yeah, let's go kill some ancients. I think I'll die from the fire before the fate procs. Nice. Finally. Okay. The final battle.
Salutations.
Well, not final, but the hardest battle, without a doubt. I just need them to... No, that's cursed. Fuck no. No fucking way. Aura? Nope. That's also a huge nope. Fuck this shit. Spectrum. That's... No shit. Oh man. Okay, this is pretty much how you play this. If you kite a lot, it will take a shitload of time. I got insight on my merc since I'll be spamming yeah, my javelins. I only got one of them as lightning immunes, so I'm keeping that for the end. And when there's only one ancient left, I'll equip this kelpie snake or whatever pike. It's really easy to find. It's a pretty shitty item, to be honest. Like, it's a pretty shitty item, but it has one amazing mod that really helps you kill any boss without difficulty. It has slows target by 75%. That's, versus bosses, that's really insane. They can barely hit you. And if they can barely hit you, they don't kill your merc. Your merc has the time to lifesteal all that back up. He's basically immortal. Now, another few unusual things I'm using. One of them is really debatable. It's Draco's. I think with the way I'm running around, I don't have to use it. I could just go for 2 to javelin skills and I'd be just as fine. I mean, not me clearly. I'm not benefiting, I believe, since I'm a ranged attacker from life tap. But it's mainly for my merc. Since if he dies, I ran out of mana instantly and I have to restart. There's no other way around. The problem with this setup, actually maybe it won't be a problem since Korlik has this Holy Shock aura, which is actually probably the best mod. Like Holy Shock and that another Holy Fire, probably, I don't know, like nobody uses those auras. Basically the ones that damage all the time nearby opponents. So with him damaging me constantly, there's a 5% chance that every single time I get hit, my fade will proc again. And that's what I really want. I want to keep fade on me at all times, which unfortunately, since I'm not fighting, is pretty hard to do. That's why I really love Korling having this aura. I did restart Ancients a couple of times. I mean, I'm playing player safe, fuck it, I'll restart the levels if I need to. If they get cursed mod, I don't want to get one shot. I probably wouldn't get one shot, but you know, just in fucking case, I've put too many hours into this character already. Not only just playing it, but also, you know, slightly editing those videos and shit. That's a lot of time. And I don't want to die just, you know, because he got a cursed mod and just one shot me. That'd be silly. So fuck that. I'm running out of stamina actually, which, to be honest, has never happened to me. But I mean, there's first times for everything. What else? I mean, I'm not gonna allow them to even hit me once, I think. Fuck that shit. All until the very end, when I equip my Merc, the 75% slow item. And as you can see, my there's actually I noticed this pattern, like Talic is the easiest one to kind of leash with your Merc or your summon. And Valkyrie is actually... Fuck, my fade is off. So now I seriously need to be careful, because... Well, this guy doesn't have any nasty mods, but like those spectral hits, fire enchanted... One of those I know they have elemental damage on hit. Those really hurt. So does Talic. Talic, I believe he by default has poison damage on him. Kind of want to walk nearby Corlic just for my fade to proc. It's unfortunate I need to be pretty close to him, which is clearly not the best option. Well, this is actually the same scenario that happened to my Boazon. I was playing fine and then suddenly my fade wore off and I was left with, you know, on my bow I was left with like 30 all res. I mean, on my Switch I was doing a lot better, but on my Switch I was doing only lightning damage from my Thunderstrokes plus Storm Shield. So I was just pretty much praying for the entire duration of the match, which was fairly long. Like, I believe it was even longer than this one. Seemed to be doing quite fine over here. My javelins are running out. I need to... Okay, did this. Have 140 javelins. So yeah, once the fade runs out, you don't feel as bold anymore. Like if Talic randomly starts spinning into me, I'll be in some trouble, like honestly. Oh fuck. And sometimes, since it's a pretty old game, you just get stuck at a random place. I mean, the controllers aren't as responsive as you would like them to be. And sometimes, you know, you can get stuck somewhere. You can press just, you know, maybe on the wrong side of, I don't know, some pillar, maybe, whatever. Kind of just stop moving it altogether, and then Talic comes whirlwinding into you because your Valkyrie did a great job leashing him towards you. Maybe Corlic jumps from somewhere. I have this kind of... I'll probably check it later, but I'm curious if the aura counts as, you know, a strike. So if my fade can even proc from the holy shock. Because it feels like by this time fade should have for sure proc. But then again, it hasn't, so... Holy shit, he actually has 87% chance to hit me, which is pretty insane. Another thing is probably running Holy Freeze Merc, which is also kind of mandatory, I would say. Well, not mandatory, it just really helps you out. Basically, I mean, it's nice having that Might Aura for some... Yeah, I got just stuck for no reason. Anyway, having Might Aura for some extra damage is nice, but perma-slowing everyone, Like, for example, I'm not trying to hit, no, this Madavits, bled. I don't know fucking clue how to pronounce him. Yeah, I'm not trying to hit him, therefore he wouldn't be slowed at all. Or for example, Corlic, who is, I mean, immune to cold. So having Holy Freeze really helps you out, making sure that everyone, every single one of them is constantly frozen, I mean chilled, and his movement speed, attack speed, everything he does is slower. Except for bleep animation, I suppose. I mean, it's hard as it is. Trying to deal. I got stuck again. Fuck. That's how you die. Sometimes it has nothing to do with your skill. It's only RNG on, you know, whether your client Diablo is responsive or not. It's just some random bug. Shit. Okay, so Corlic is almost dead. Next up will be Talik. Corlic is probably the easiest one. His jumps are a bit annoying, but when he gets on top of you, he deals damage. Like, he seriously deals damage. But he can't really get on top of you if you kite properly. Talik is probably the second most dangerous, since he doesn't have as much trouble getting on top of you. He still has, but when he gets on top of you, just cast this. Yo, I have a decoy, dude. Okay, go kill my decoy. What the fuck? Yeah, when he gets on top of you, Talik hurts just as much as Corlic. I believe even more. Like, he probably deals the most damage. I would still rate, you know, the M guy, I can't pronounce, as the most dangerous one. For pretty much any class. Oh shit, I'm attacking the wrong one. Because he can hit you, he has really crazy attack speed. Of course, he's ranged, so generally, like, ranged monsters are really annoying to deal with. For a lot of classes, like Barbarian might be the exception. Okay, shall I actually just take care of...
I'll put that to good use.
Okay, let's try this. Let's see what happens. Well, do you wanna try killing him? Yo, Merrick, you wanna try killing him? See what happens here. Actually doing fine with the mana. You know what? Just take this for a bit. I'm too afraid to go into melee range, even though that would be like 10 times faster, just because I don't have beta. Perhaps I should have just went for max resistances, switch out my treachery for some high defense armor, not high defense, but high red armor. That's also an option. Perhaps I should have done that. No idea.
Impossible.
shit. This is pretty much it for this battle. It was pretty tough at the start. Like, until you get the first opponent out, then it gets significantly easier. Now, ideally, I can't really... I can't really tank Talik, still. I mean, I don't have the balls. Fuck that. It doesn't look like I'm taking too much damage from the dog. It doesn't seem to have the right mods to kill me. It doesn't have fire damage or whatever, spectral hit. But the Talik one is still scary. Like, if he whirlwinds through me and just hits me 3 times in a row, kind of scary. Like I said, Diablo is buggy and unresponsive and shit. I can't count on myself on getting away in time. Merc, come here. Just make sure this guy's low. And I'll leave the last guy to my Merc, probably. So, he's not even chasing me anymore, or what up? He is. Seems I'm even too tanky for this. That's okay. Like, being too tanky in hardcore. I mean, is that really a bad thing? Oh, my Merc is still taking damage. Let's hit him a bit. Let's try and proc life tap so my Merc has an easier time. He's actually not even lighting me, so I can just do this. So yeah, anyway, that's how I do Ancients. It takes a shitload of time, but hey, I fucking did it. Now there's only Bay left. So pretty much the final battle coming in. Let's just go there.